Hey guys, Shinlox here, back with our blind playthrough of, I keep wanting to say Glimmerwick, but it's Eastshade. Right, Mr. Manny? Manny's in my lap now. Jack was in my lap at the beginning of the last episode, now it's Manny. You may hear you may hear my phone, like text messages. I don't know why he's texting me, but one of my buddies has a water leak, I guess. He's like, who are you using for your plumbers? And I was like, this is who I use, but they're expensive. It's a Sunday today too, so it's like they're gonna be even more expensive, but find the leak, shut off the water first, then find the leak. That's kind of the problem, is I haven't found one that I would recommend, so to speak, because they all have issues. The ones that I'm using now are one of those big box ones, or not big box. That's the wrong term, but it's the you know who they are. They come out with the iPad, right? They're one of those, the brand names, and it's just like, well, the problem is because I was using the little guy before, but they really had no presence. Like, there's no way to contact them unless you know the freaking number. Like, you can't find them online. There's no business. You know what I mean? If you search for them, I think they're on Google Maps or something like that, but they don't show up otherwise, right? So you don't even know if they're a business. And then, for me at least, they're just so... Whoever they have as their front desk girls are just terrible, right? So I'd be getting texts. They just text me whenever, and they don't answer the phone and all that stuff. So finally I was like, you know what? Yeah, just for ease of, just for customer service, I'm paying a bit more, and then I'll worry about the upsell or whatever. Are you gonna go somewhere, mister? Because his tail's been flicking around for a bit. Which way do you want to go? You want to go for that, or do you want to go up? Going up? Okay. All right. So last time we progressed a couple of the quests. We did a painting of the balloon, offered it to the balloon lady, the hot air balloon, and she was like, "Yeah, great. Here's a poster." She wanted a second painting, which we did, and then a poster, and but now she's like, posted somewhere with lots of traffic, and I'm like, okay, where? Couldn't find that. Walked around for a while trying to look for it, couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, you know what? Let's just do the drummer thing. And mount. See, that's weird. That almost looks like a tower or something, but it's not. So let's head out here, even though it doesn't get a lot of traffic. Maybe this is where you go. And then we could take another run through Nava and just see. And if nothing particularly stands out, then, yeah, see, the dude's still right there. I assume people just kind of go to their finishing places and just stay there, which is fine. This is after the dude gave me the schematics for the boat. Oh, hey, what is that? Between the trees, looks like a tower or something. I don't know, but now that we have rafts and boats and all that, we can actually go to the rest of the, another third of the world map, basically, right? And the whole thing about the coastal regions as well. Alright, I think it's okay to leave it here for now. I have concerns, but
Oh well, I'm happy to hear there's something of interest in those ruins. Well, I guess Vadim won't want to buy my inn anymore, but maybe he'll get more interest now anyway. Who knows? I just might convert one of these rooms into a ruins museum.
right on. Anyway, so this whole area is done. All right, back to Nava then, I suppose. By the way, dude, don't mock my raft. He's like, oh, that thing that you came in. It's like, yeah, but it didn't fly off into the atmosphere. You know? It's solid. Anyway. Oh, my little Manny. Thankfully, my headache is starting to go away. Towards the end of that last episode, I was getting a headache because, you know, my shoulder and my spine is all messed up. And so I was like, man, I don't really want to take anything for it, but I want to record more episodes, so I kind of have to. I have no idea where I am, but does this go to that? This must go to the... I don't think I ever noticed the stairs before. That's why I'm looking at it. Must go to that that thing, yeah. Yep, alright, good enough. It's funny because they talk about the handcrafted map and stuff, and this map actually does feel handcrafted, right? Like, you look at Subnautica and they're like, oh, it's handcrafted. I'm like, it doesn't look handcrafted. It feels randomly generated, and they're like, you know, good enough. Whereas this actually does feel like, you know, you walk around and you're like, oh man, that's really pretty. You know, because the whole thing is about being an artist and seeing the sights and being inspired to paint stuff. And so it actually makes a lot of sense that, like, this really does feel like a world that you would want to... It feels like crafted with care, if that makes sense, right? Yeah. Also, disappointingly, the below zero early access is no longer available. So that's a real problem. But, I mean, it's not a shock. Wait, I'm going to Nava. Let's go this way. You know, because they're freeing up server space or whatever. But I assumed it was on Steam's server. I don't know. It's disappointing, is what it is. The below zero 8.1 early access, like, that's really sad, because that thing is like, I mean, it was unfinished, it was unpolished, but you know, it's like deleting history or destroying art or something like that, you know what I mean? Because the oh, we're loading. It's like the 8.1 was the best. It was, the story was basically finished. Was that people? No. It's like the story was basically finished, just except for the ending. And that about was the time that the head writer quit or was fired or something. And then they hired the feminist writer to come in and turn everyone, make her lame and gay. Put a check in it, make her lame and gay. I mean, there was already the main character was already, you know, a female. So I mean, he's got his foot against my back and his, like, tail is whipping back and forth a little bit. Okay, any... See, they have torches, right? But they also have glowstones all over the place, which is... The glowstones don't actually glow, so... I don't know. Where would I put the poster up? Whoa. But yeah, so...
Don't you just love the music of the bards? I always wanted to be a bard when I was a child, but I never learned to play an instrument.
Topic. Oh. Huh. Okay, well. Yeah, so it's disappointing that they removed the 8.1 version, but you know, I mean, it's unfortunate. You'll just have to find it online. I did a playthrough of it. But I mean, there's videos out there as well that show that are way better than mine. You know what I mean? Because mine is just... Mine's like a full playthrough, whereas, you know, you could find like actual, not cultured videos, curated, you know, it's like edited down, right? So it's like an hour that shows the story instead of, what do I need that I haven't bought?
Good day.
Browse goods. They're both owned. Okay. Sorry, yeah, it's, I'm losing my mind, but, yeah, it's... I wish they'd kept it up. I really, you know, it's a bit disappointing. Oh, hey, dude.
Did you pick up a paper?
How much?
It's free.
I'd like one.
Sure thing. Would you like to donate a glowstone to the Shady and Post so we can keep the paper free without ads and unmotivated by pop news and tabloid journalism?
Sure.
Thank you for your contribution.
Didn't I already get one of those things? Books. Oh, I guess not. It's good night to dream teas in Nava. Have you ever enjoyed a relaxing tea which carried you to another world? Ever appreciated a nap on the safe seas of the underground cistern? No more. A mysterious toxin has spread throughout the tea vines once grown there. Members of the roots have declined to speak with me, but rumors abound. Some suspect the plants contracted a disease from the influx of visitors to Eastshade, while others surmise the plants were poisoned by a member of the Shez. We may never know the truth in this matter, but our hearts and minds will certainly feel the loss. Perhaps a small comfort for those who love relaxing cuppa. If the Shez are correct, the goddess of Team will surely smile on us this year. Oh, really? So the dream teas are no more? That's unfortunate.
Hi again. Ready to buy a bicycle yet? You'll get around a lot faster.
How much?
80 glowstones.
I assume I have that much?
It's all yours. Hop on. Hope you're enjoying that bicycle. I just love seeing these things flying across the countryside.
Oh, I wanted to talk to you, but okay. Oh, wow. Okay, we have plenty of air balloon poster. Oh! Oh, you just put it up like that, huh? Oh, here I'm looking for a space to put it up, and then it's just like, okay. we'll put it up in the tavern. If I actually get to put it up somewhere, then yeah. Or the tarnished teapot. I don't want to be rude and just put it wherever, you know what I mean? So I'll put it, like, here. Oh. Oh, weird, okay. Like this, huh? I just don't want to get too close to the posters, so... Curiosity lift. Awesome. Oh, I didn't... Nope, 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 sorry. There we go, much better. Yeah, but, yeah, that's actually really sad, the whole Subnautica 2 thing, or below zero. But, you know, the whole thing is sad anyway. It's like... Yeah, the first one was... Well... Man, I was like... I really rooted for them, because it's like, oh, the first one was lightning in a bottle. You know, I was like, well, they... You know... They listened to their community, and the community is what saved them, kind of. You know, a bit like FTL, actually, where it was sort of saved during development, or they found the vision for it in development. But then it wasn't, you know, wasn't really their vision, you know? I don't know. Anyway, it's really disappointing. It's really sad. But yeah, Subnautica 2. Oh wow, there's like a tower or something up there. Alright, let's save first. I don't think Subnautica 2 is gonna go well.
My old partner, the Traveler! We've done it! That flyer really did the trick. I've just had a whole group of adventurous folks looking to take flight. Say, you really saved my invention. How'd you like to take a ride up to the mountaintop?
I'd like that. That sounds great.
That's the spirit. Hop in, pal!
Alright. Oh, okay. I guess I click on it. Oh. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll, maybe I should take a ride on a hot air balloon in real life. There's like places where they have like New Mexico is one of them, where they have, like hot air balloons, and they all, like a bunch of people show up with them. And so you can watch them all, like, taking off, and it's really interesting. But, yeah, I'd be a little terrified of it, because afraid of heights, but also it's, you know, you're sort of at the mercy of stuff, you know? You're at the mercy of the winds and the weather and... Wow. Yep. It's all low res, but it's okay. Oh, that's pretty. Restless Reach. I feel like there's a hot spring around here somewhere. Oh, but it looks like you can't get too far out. Which, that's good. It's probably here and just the path that goes up to the top, and then you,
Golly, here we are! Even more spectacular than I always dreamed. Feel free to walk around and take in the sights. I'll take you back down when you're finished.
Sounds good. Still, we don't have too much time. I'd like to get a painting while the lighting is good. I wonder if this would be a good game for older people. You know what I mean? Because it's just like... highest peak, reach the highest peak in Eastshade, yeah. I mean, technically that's the highest peak, but whatever, you know? I don't care about that so much, but this would be interesting. Okay, hang on. So what was the, Paint 4 of her favorite places. A giant tree anywhere on the bluffs, the highest peak, and the view from atop the common tower. Am I supposed to paint the highest peak? Oh, loop. I don't think that did it. Oh, there you go. Painted one of Mother's most beloved places to keep safe, preserve her memory. Yep, okay. All right. I think we're good. But yeah, older people, you know, especially, I mean, hell, I'm starting to get older, and just something like this, like there's real, like getting out of bed sometimes hurts. You know what I mean? Like getting into bed, I've thrown my back out. So it's like, you know, I'm getting to the age where I don't, you know, doing something like that, like you twist your ankle and, you know, twist your knee, you got to get surgery on it, something like that. You know what I mean? It's like hurting yourself is a real risk. And so that's what I like. Just the sound of the wind.
Are you ready to head back?
Yes. No, what? I don't want to skip it. It's nice. But thank you for the option. I don't exist. The shadow is her and the basket. That's funny. I'm just the camera. Yep. It's fair. But yeah, so I could imagine someone, you know, like older people playing games like this to, you know, to experience the outdoors and stuff. Like, that's kind of, it sounds stupid, that's sort of one of the things that I want to do when I retire. Is everyone's like, oh, I want to go travel, I want to see this place, that place, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I just want to walk around my neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, to me, time is the biggest thing. You know, I want to be able to walk around the neighborhood and just hear the wind and feel the breeze You know what I mean? You know, I want to sit there and watch the sunrise while drinking a cup of coffee or whatever. Like, that's what I want. So, you know, the simple things, right? Now, it might change, you know, whenever I do retire, hopefully soonish. But, you know, because the goal is to retire early, but who the hell knows what's going to happen, you know what I mean? But yeah, just thinking about that climb, the steps up the thing, it's like, man, all I need is to just slip, you know, or twist something, or not good. All right.
Thanks again for all your help. There's nothing so exciting as bringing people on a great adventure. Just let me know if you need another lift to the mountaintop, pal.
No problem. Life is full of adventure. Only those who enjoy it can grow. To quote Duel the Onion from Legend of Mana. Which, strangely, might be my favorite game. It sounds weird. But just because of the philosophy and all that stuff, right? Okay, yeah, let's go. We'll go talk to the dream people, the tea people, right? Yeah. I don't know. So yeah, the jumping around a bit, back to Subnautica for a minute. I don't think... Man, I don't know. Subnautica 1 was something, right? And Below Zero was like... You know, it could have been also something great, but they screwed it up, you know? They let... I mean, it's not a surprise, right? It's the... You know, leftists, right? They let their identity politics get in the way of all that shit, you know? Anyway. So yeah, that's pretty sad. Was it always like growing over on the walkway like this? Anyway. Yeah, so Below Zero was nowhere near as good as the first one. It could have been, though. All they had to do was finish the, you know, keep the 8.1, like, keep that story.
What's the password? Come on in, then.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, don't run. Let's let it load. I mean, seems like it's all still there. I would really hope they haven't poisoned the water supply to get after the illicit tea, the tea wars or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, so Subnautica 2, I guess now is going to have co-op. And of course it's still, you know, got the diverse cast of whatever. You know, and it's like, that's how I knew Charlie Cleveland, the dude in charge of Unknown Worlds. Like,
Knowledge is power. Stay informed.
Like, that's how I knew he didn't know what the hell was going on. Because the whole point of the first game was immersion, right? It's like, you didn't even see your dude. You know? You had no way of knowing that your character was is it Blasian? It's like half black, half Asian, something like that. A mutt. You know, a brown mix. Or whatever. A mix of all the, you know, Eastern, Asian, whatever ethnic cultures. Skin tones, whatever. But they wanted, you know, they have to force it in your face. They have to, it has to be that way, right? So they couldn't have you just ignore the fact that you're playing as this person. They have to, you have to acknowledge it, right? Which is why they made her a sassy black lady, the main character in the second game. It's like, immersion is not enough. You have to know that you're playing as this character. So, yeah. Do we want to hang around for the thing? It's 7 p.m., right? And then, so we'll see. It probably is the pauper and the elk this time around. That would be good. Well, no, maybe not. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. I hope it's not the heart root. Alright, so we're at the Restless Reach. We could probably get to Ocean's Last Breath. We might have to... Quick Hoof Coast, we might have to go around... Supposedly our reed boat can do that, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's like, for me, it was... The first one was perfect. I mean, it had issues, right? But the story and the themes and the gameplay all intertwined, and that's what made it really amazing. Yeah, and after that, not so much. So... Do we sit? Does it matter? Nah, it doesn't matter. Fine. So, are they just gonna appear, or what's gonna happen? So yeah, now Subnautica 2 is gonna be multiplayer, and it's like... Okay. I mean, that's... So what, you're gonna create your own character? Like, that's the thing about the first one, it didn't matter. It didn't matter your race, your gender, whatever. You could be anybody. You know, we're all, like, the human survival thing. That's what matters. That's...
Gather round. Come hear tale of trickery and wit.
Is it the heart root again?
There was once a witch who lived in a tiny hut at the edge of a swamp.
Okay.
She was skilled in the healing arts and could cure nearly any ailment.
Sorry, lady.
Though she
I
had
can't...
visitors, her truest companions were a cluster of spiders living under her
Is it-
table. One day, a man ambled up the path and knocked upon her door. You must be the wise witch Flera, curer of all ills. He looked around the hut with a sneer. People cross the world.
That will do 4.
for cures, and yet you live in this terrible.
So we'll try heading for the Teefmore Bluffs. Yep. Or... I can't believe it was the heart root again. Am I just that unlucky? There was another... Now, do we go down here to the Quick Hoof Coast? We could try that and then start making our way around. I don't know if that'll do anything. Or, you know, let's head across here. Ah, yeah, the wrecked ship. But there's stuff here. Alright, we'll head this way. We'll head to the Teefmore Bluffs. I want to be semi-adventurous and go around here, but I don't know what's going to happen if we do. So we won't worry about it, but yep. What did we do this episode? Just the second painting? The Restless Reach? Anything else? I feel like we did more. No, I think we were just looking for a place to hang the poster, and then we figured out how to do it, and then, you know, and that alone, that was pretty fantastic, right? Just the fact that we were able to, man, this game is so beautiful, you know? Just going up to the mountain and the snowy mountains and all that stuff, like, it is, I mean, you know, if you've never done that stuff, like the hiking in the mountains and all that stuff, it's nice. But as far as like snow, you know, and the wet and the damp and all that stuff, like it loses. I'm glad I did it like as a child, but as an adult, as an aging man, you know, you know, I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to do it anymore, you know? That stuff like chills your bones. But yeah, man, I don't know. So back to the Subnautica thing. Like my brain is jumping all over the place, but the thing about that is, especially when after the first one, people are like mouth-breathing retards were like, oh, put multiplayer into it. It'd be so amazing as multiplayer. And the devs were like, no, we're not doing multiplayer. And it's like, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Because there's, you know, if you want to fuck around in other games, there's plenty of other games you can screw around in. And like, experience the jank and the building and all that stuff, right? But it's like, are you going to be... Are there any... Are horror co-op games actually a thing? Like, no, probably not. You know? So, I mean, maybe there are some, but it's like... There's so many multiplayer games where people can craft and build stuff. You know what I mean? It's like Subnautica was something special. And then, well, to be fair, then they screwed that up with Below Zero. So, I don't know. Am I gonna play Subnautica 2? I doubt it. Right, so we gotta go over there, I think, but we gotta, you know, be able to get into the water. We'll just make it to the coast. How about that? Always save, just in case. Okay, equipment. Sailing in coastal waters. The old trusty. So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I will. Is it even... trying to think, like, is it even released yet? It's not released yet. Supposedly 2026, right? And then it's going to be early access. And that's part of the reason why it's all screwed up. was, you know, again, they're releasing it in early access after, you know, after years of development, and they're still releasing it in early access. Is that a person over there? Nope, that's the dock. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a shame. But, you know, it's one of those things. It's like they make things and they don't, you know, a lot of creatives make something great and they don't understand why. And that's okay. But then they don't learn. Okay, we are here. Back it up. Grab the reeds, because you never know when your boat is just gonna fly off into the distance. I think reeds were the thing we were missing, right? Okay, any others that are immediately apparent? Maybe that one over there. And then I think we'll save. Oh, there's... See, this we'll have to explore, right? This is... It's really amazing how much this game just, like, speaks to me. It's very strange. Alright, we'll save. Yeah, okay. Exit main menu. Alright, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. Assuming they're not memory hold, I do try and respond as well. That's how I found out about the Subnautica thing. Is, you know, on Steam, I was like, hey, go do the... I mean, this was a while ago, like years. I was like, play the 8.1 thing. I recommend it. And then someone was like, do you have it? It's gone. Like, do you have the files? I'm like, what do you mean gone? It's not... shouldn't be gone. And then I just checked. It's gone. You know, the below, you know, the early access stuff, it's like, that's not available anymore. It's like, that's too bad. It's really too bad. Yeah. Because I mean, get rid of the other ones, but keep that one at least, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so what's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I guess the fact the cats were in my lap, you know. I had one cat each, at least for the beginning of each episode, so that was good. I like that. And that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.